Great. We learned different aspects of the schema and other important concepts in data warehouse in our previous class. Let us understand more aspects of data warehouse as a part of this class. Now, Anna, if I ask you a question, what is data warehouse based on what we discussed? What would be your answer, Anna?
The data warehouse is subject-oriented, non-volatile, time-variant, and integrated storage for decision making.
Awesome. So, as our Anna said, data warehouse is a subject oriented, integrated, time variant, non volatile collection of the data used to support the management decision making process. That is a data warehouse. So, Vinit, can you observe? I have highlighted something here.
Non-volatile collection
Non
of
volatile, right? Okay. So, Shibna, what do you mean by non volatile?
So once the data is saved,
Mhm.
it doesn't change or delete it often.
Very good. Parveen, what do you think?
Yeah, the data is not changing often.
Okay. Literal meaning of the non-volatile means which doesn't change, right?
Yes.
Non-volatile is the data is not changing frequently. So now non-volatile means it doesn't change. So we are talking about the data here. As Shabna said, the data doesn't change in the data warehouse. Data warehouse as compared to database. Okay, we discussed about it. But the problem is nothing is permanent. Do you think everything is permanent on the earth, in the universe?
No.
Nothing is permanent. That is where the data also may not be permanent. Okay. So we cannot say the data will be always non-volatile. As we discussed, it is a relative term. The data or dimensions may change over a period of time because of various reasons. Okay. Now, that is what we call it as a slowly changing dimensions. The data or a dimension may change over a period of time. Okay. When I say dimension, we are talking in relation to the data here. Okay. So, what we are saying is dimensions in the data warehousing contain relatively static data. Static means what, Anna?
So fixed, like
Fixed, yeah. You are right. Okay. Such as locations, customers, or products. Dimensions in the data warehousing contain static data. Look at the words which are being used here. Relatively static data about entities. Okay, such as locations, customers, or products. So basically, customers, products, and locations are the dimensions in the entity. Okay. So such dimensions change slowly but unpredictably. Okay. That is called as slowly changing dimensions, which is also called as SCD. Okay. Slowly changing dimension. Okay. You guys got it? So this is one of the most frequently asked question in the data engineering interviews. Okay. You should be this class and also you should revise it multiple times. Okay. So far so good. You guys got to know what is slowly changing dimension. Now, question is slowly changing dimension, is it good or bad?
It is good, sir, than fast changing dimension.
That's good. That is a good perspective. But if I ask you, what exactly happens because of the SCD? All of you know SCD, right? It is slowly changing dimension. What are the different effects of SCD? Means because of SCD, what and all will happen?
So the data will be changed.
Very good. Data will be changed. Now,
Mm.
let me ask a question. Okay. So, first and foremost thing is, you already know fact tables contain the following dimension table, right? Now, the data in the dimension are changing. Okay. There'll be issue in the integrity, referential integrity. Again, there are videos about the different types of integrity. Okay. So, there'll be issue on that. That is the first and foremost problem. Are you guys able to follow, Anna?
yes.
So this is one of the important problem of the slowly changing dimension. And one more very, very important thing is, if the integrity problems happen, what will happen? What is the big deal?
Data will not be consistent, sir.
Absolutely. If the data is not consistent, what will happen, Parveen?
The false data will be there.
Okay. So what?
We will take
Decision
wrong
making will be
decision.
incorrect.
Absolutely. You guys are good. Clap. This is how you relate, right? So everything will lead to the decisions, management decisions. If the data is wrong, management will take the wrong decisions. If the management will take the wrong decisions, then company will be impacted either by reducing the revenues or increasing the cost. Right? So the data is so important, guys. Are you guys feeling good about learning about the data now?
Yes, sir.
Right? The data, if you are messing with the data, if the quality of the data is a problem, it will lead to multiple issues. Right? So, in the same way, the slowly changing dimensions may not be good
Okay.
because it will have some issues. Okay. Now, the question is, Vinith, if it is not good, do we need to take care of it?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
Yes, as Vinit said, yes, we have to tackle this. Okay. So, to deal with such issues, we follow something called SCD management methodologies. That is, slowly change management methodologies referred to as type 0 through. In order to tackle the slowly changing dimension, we have SCD management methodologies from type 0 to type 6. You guys are getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have type 0, which is a fixed dimension, and we have type 1, which is a no history. We have type 2, row versioning, and we have type 3, new attribute, and we have type 4 history table. And the next one is, it says type 6. Why it is saying type 6? Have I done any mistake here? It is intentional. Okay, it is intentional. There is no type 5. What are these, by the way, Anna?
These are the SCD management system to tackle the problem of data warehouse.
SCDs. Tackle the problem of SCDs.
SCDs.
SCD management methodologies to tackle the SCDs. What is SCD, Anna?
Slowly changing dimensions.
Right? Slowly changing dimensions. Okay. Let us look at them one by one. Okay. Let us see how do we handle the issues arise because of the SCDs. Let us look at them one by one. Okay. Are you guys ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Let us. Okay. So we have type 0 and type 5. Look at this cute Vinith. Vinith, you're so cute, yeah? Right, Vinith? Are you so cute?
Yes, sir.
Why am I showing this? Any thoughts, Vinith? Why am I showing this? Your cute picture of when you were a kid. Why am I showing this?
God, it's my birthday today.
It's your birthday, is it?
No. It's on 19th July.
19th July. Okay, got you. Okay. So there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Okay. Our Vinith's birthday is 19th July, right? Today he said his birthday is 19th July. So tomorrow, if I ask the same question to Vinith, will his birthday change to 20th July?
No.
No. Now the question is, if I ask Vinith tomorrow the birthday date, will it change, Anna?
No, sir. It will be on the same day.
It will be on the same day. Now, Anna, are you okay to reveal when you joined your current company?
Yes, sir. 2022.
2022. Do you remember the date?
August 21st.
August 21st. Wow. So today you are saying you joined your current company on August 21st, 2022. If I ask you tomorrow, will the date change?
No, sir.
No, not at all. Okay. So there are always some dimensions which will not change in the data warehouse, which will not change. There are some dimensions like this which will not change. Okay. That is the reason we are calling it as a fixed dimension. Okay. So type 0 is saying that, hey, if the dimension is not changing, no need to do anything. But why are we listing it out? Because if you start trying to do something on the fixed dimension, that will screw up the data. The people should not be doing that, right? Okay. So it is better to identify which are the fixed dimensions within the data warehouse and don't do anything on that. Okay. That is a type 0, which is also called as a passive method. Okay, so no need to do in this fixed dimensions. Okay, data in this dimension table never changes, always retains original. Okay, it is fixed. Are you guys able to follow me now? Are you guys with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys able to get it? I mean, if not 100%, at least you are able to get at least some 60 to 70% of it. What I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Awesome then.
So
Okay,
I have a question.
please go ahead.
So is that the data which stored at the first time? Because you were saying that data is slowly changing.
It doesn't matter when you are
Okay.
storing the data. All we are saying, what are the data which is stored? Is it changing or not?
Okay, so you connected this with the birthday. So I thought like
Yeah, that is because the date of birth, once you store it, it will not change at all, right?
okay.
The date on which somebody joins a company, a particular company, it will not change, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
Okay, sir.
matter when the data is stored. You got it, right,
Mhm.
Shabna? It may be, let us say, you joined a particular company 10 years back. Maybe I am joining the same company now. Your data is entered 10 years back. My data is entered now.
Okay.
You're getting me, right? It doesn't matter when
Yes,
you
sir.
are storing the data. But all I'm trying to say is the data dimension is not going to change. Okay. That is a fixed dimension. Okay. Now, we already discussed the attributes type 0 dimension will never change and are described as a original. Okay. Like date of birth, sales transaction date, and join date. These are some of the examples. Now, let us take one more example. We are saying the next SCD is type 1. We are saying no history. What is this no history? Any idea, Anna?
So all the traces of our past is gone. No.
Past gone. Okay, very good. So when I say no history, we are not talking about like some history is overwritten and all those. We are talking about the data here. So in order to tackle the changes because of the SCD, this method, that is type 1 method, old data with the new data. Because old data with the new data, that is the reason we call it as a no history. Type 1, when you are trying to go with the type 1, we say it is a no history. Okay. We use the type 1 when there is no need to store the historical data in a dimension table. Wherever historical data is not required, that is when we use the type 1. Type 1 methodology. This is type 1 is a management methodology to tackle the SCDs. We'll take an example. So we have vendor name is ABC Limited. So as of now, he is in Karnataka. Assuming that we have one company called Santra. Instead of Mintra, we'll call it as Santra. So we have one vendor named ABC Limited in the company Santra, and he's currently in the Karnataka because of some reason, maybe various reasons, maybe tax is more or something, I don't know, because of some reason. Okay, he changed his state from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu. So his current state is Tamil Nadu, but he was in Karnataka. Okay, this is my data, the current data. So in order to maintain the changes, in order to tackle the changes, what I will do is I will replace this Karnataka with Tamil Nadu. You guys are getting it, right? In the table, instead of maintaining the Karnataka, I'll replace it with the Tamil Nadu. Are you guys getting it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? So basically, we are replacing the old data with the new data. Are we maintaining the history here?
No.
No history, right? We are just replacing. Okay. So let us take one more example. As of now, we have a employee in location USA. Now that guy migrates to UK because of some of the things happening in the US currently. Okay. And his current location is UK. So USA is replaced by UK. What happens is here, since we are replacing the old one with the new one, maintenance is easy. And also, since we are just replacing, the data size will not increase in the data warehouse. But what are the disadvantages here, Parveen?
So there is no history, sir.
Absolutely. There is no history. What if we don't know whether that vendor is, where was that vendor earlier? We don't know where was Raju earlier. Okay. That is a disadvantage. Okay. So there is no historical data in a data warehouse. Okay. So you guys got it? So we understood what is SCD and how do we tackle the SCDs from type 0 to type 6. Type 0 is a fixed dimension. Type 1 is a no history. Okay, clear now? Very simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Now let us move forward and understand. So any idea what is happening in the type 2 SCD?
Here, the history of data will be maintained by versioning.
Versioning. Okay, what kind of a versioning?
Previously, the employer is in USA, so that is version 1. So if he moved to UK, here the new data is changed to USA to UK. Here the version will be 2. I'm just thinking like that.
Absolutely. Okay. So
Okay.
as Parveen said, we have this is our earlier data. Now Raju moved to UK. Okay. Instead of replacing the USA with the UK, what we do is we'll maintain that record as well, and then we'll introduce one more record and make it as a version 2, and we'll have a new data. Whichever is the highest version, that is the latest data. Okay. What we are doing is we are tackling the SCD by introducing a one more row, one more record. Okay. And if you see, you are having a surrogate key here. What is surrogate key?
Artificial key.
Artificial key, which is produced by the system itself to identify the tuples uniquely. That is a surrogate, right? When I say tuples, I'm talking about the records. And type 2 in different ways. One is versioning. Second one is flagging. The third one is effective date. Okay. Very, very simple. In versioning, you already have seen the versioning. Okay. So version 1 and version 2. And in case of flagging, what you are doing is you are saying 0 flag. Basically, we are introducing a one more column called flag. Instead of version, it is 0 and 1. Okay. And then date is you will have a start date and end date. And for the most recent record, the end date will be null. Okay. These are the 3 ways within type 2 SCD. Simple, right, Parveen? Very simple.
Yes, sir.
Parveen, what are we talking here?
So we are talking about how we maintain the history. Like versioning is one way, second one is flagging, and third one is effective date or something like
Correct.
that.
Okay. For as a part of what? As
SCD type 2.
type 2. That is
Yes.
as a part of what?
Slowly changing dimension.
That is as a part of what? Slowly changing dimension is a part of what?
Part of data warehouse.
Absolutely. We are discussing the data warehouse concept. Within the data warehouse concepts, we thought the data in the data warehouse is non-volatile. Then later we realized, okay, no, it is not. The data in the warehouse may change, dimensions may change, but if the dimensions that change, there will be an issue because analysis may not be right. So we need to tackle them. We need to manage them. Okay. In order to manage them, we have SCD management methodologies from type 0 to type 6. We discussed about type 0. What, Vinit?
Type 0, sir, we do not change anything in there.
Fixed dimension.
Yes,
If you have to
fixed
tell
dimension.
SCD type 0 in one word, it is fixed dimension. The
Yes, sir.
second one, type 1 is what, Anna?
No history, sir.
No history. And type 2 is versioning.
Yeah.
Versioning. Wonderful. Let us move forward. Okay. Again, this is also explained as a part of some of my slides. Kindly go through them. Now we have a type 3. Says new attribute. What is new attribute here, Vinith?
New attribute, new column
Absolutely. For what purpose?
for storing some other information.
Yeah. So again, what are we trying to do here? We are trying to tackle the slowly changing dimension. We're trying to tackle the change of the dimension. Okay. So in the type 2, we maintain that we tackle that by row versioning. Here, instead of row, we are going to do that with the additional column. Instead of row, we'll introduce the additional column. Okay. Let us understand that with the example. Okay. So here we have employee ID, employee name, employee designation, employee salary. So what happened is salary of both of these employees increased. What can be done is basically salary increased because their designation also changed. Okay. So what they can do is we can have employee current designation and employee previous designation, employee current salary, employee previous salary. We are tackling the change by capturing the change by adding the new column, new attribute. Okay. Shabna, you are following me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Simple, right? I mean, Shabna is asking, what you are explaining so much? It is a very simple concept, right? That is what Shabna is saying now, right, Shabna?
Yeah, it's simple, sir.
Simple. Awesome. Okay. So, I quickly covered type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. Okay. What is the type 4?
History tables.
History table, right? What is history table? Why do we need history table, Anna?
So to store the history.
Absolutely. Okay. So what we do is we're not talking about Alexander invading India. We're talking about the maintaining history table. Okay. So original table only stores the current data and any changes which are happened push that to the history table. Make a one more table and push them to the history table. Okay, guys, you're getting it, right? So type 1, we replace the old data with the new data. Type 2, we added a row. Type 3, we added a column. In type 4, we added a table itself to maintain the history of a table. Okay. An additional table is used to keep the record of changes. I mean, both surrogate keys are referenced in the fact table to enhance the query performance. So that way, in order to make them this one, right? In order to get the data from history table, obviously there should be a link where we are introducing a surrogate. Okay. So we have a employee table. We have a updated employee table. So we have 101 John, senior developer, 80,000. Okay. And his salary has become $100,000. Okay. Team lead admin, $75,000. This is our current data. The changes are managed history table. Okay. This is how we are managing the changing dimensions by using a history table. Go to the next one. Okay. So this is the type 4 SCD. Okay. The last one is type 5 SCD, right, Vinit?
Type 6, sir.
Type 6. Why did they miss the type 5?
Yeah, it might be reserved for something.
It may be?
Reserved.
No. Because we are calling it as a type 6 is a hybrid. Okay. Which hybrid I am talking about? This guy is breaking his head about the hybrid. Am I talking about hybrid vehicle? Petrol engine plus electric vehicle. That is a hybrid vehicle. Am I talking about that, Shabna?
No,
Anna?
sir.
No, I'm not talking about that. Okay. So I'm talking about the SCD type 6 ID hybrid because it combines the approaches of type 1, type 2, type 3. It combines the approaches of type 1 and type 1. Okay. You guys have to go ahead and do some research, understand how all the 3 approaches are combined in type 6. So you guys have to come prepared for tomorrow with an example with the type 6. That's all for now. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. Thank you.